Alright, yo, what is up, everybody? This is my live reaction slash review of Assassination Classroom. Alright, so let's get into this. Ooh, a color page of Chronicles since as a child. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tentacles. I'm okay with that. Alright. I like how, Kagame is talking to her sister and she's like, you should break up with your no good fiance. I hate that man. I mean, he looks fine on the outside, but he's the only type of guy who would abuse anybody he has power over. I see a lot of people like that in my career. She's like, please don't say that. Hey, more importantly, I'll take some time off to get something in bed. She's honest. She's like, don't stress yourself out, sister. Also, this is my review of chapter 138. The laboratory isolated on the surface of the moon has its exterior, environment calculated to be similar on Earth. It's also completely automatically home of a single mouse. The mouse was transmitted with the guides of the antimatter generating cells to investigate a certain question. Alright, these antimatter generating cells continuously produce tremendous amounts of energy using the power of the cell cycle. Only 20% cow-sized animal antimatter life matter. One can single-handedly supply an entire energy for an entire country. It was researchers. I can't say it right. It was the researchers of everyone's dreams. However, Kagome and his team had a single concern: providing flaw in antimatter aging process. When the cell division suppressed its limits, what effect would have on the antimatter generation cycle? Learning about stuff. Okay. To investigate this, I get it. So this is like how he blew up the moon. Cause I always wondered that. Like, did he shoot up a beam? Did he destroy something? Because I never could figure out how he shot up a moon and how any of that would happen. Now, I do like how. Sorry. I mean, it does raise a couple questions. Um, it does raise a couple questions. Um, okay. It raises a couple questions. Okay, so like honestly, but it raises a couple questions, and I've always wanted to know, how did he blow up the moon? Now, back to the chapter. All right, so simply put, this means that they could have put Kuroko's Sensei on the moon, where he destroyed the moon and flew back down to Earth because of like his body makeup. He's stronger than any normal human. So, all right, to investigate, they begin experimenting on a mouse which ages faster than a human. As a pre-calculation, the experiment took place in where there would be no casualties. Initially, there was problems. Just when they thought nothing would happen, results proved to be catastrophic. This is the cell division stopped. The antimatter cycle continued uninhibitedly and rushed from the cells. And that explains the matter on the moon turned into an antimatter in a chain reaction. So that explains how obliterating 70%. Okay, this explains why the moon was a chunk of it was taken apart. And why they blamed Kuroko Sensei. They messed up on their own experiments. Oosh. Says this, if we compare the cell cycles of mouse and human in the moment, the same flow will happen to cells. Human cells can be accurately um, calculated. The cell division of organs using the antimatter seems extremely definite. On March 13th last year, the very same thing will happen to him. I get it. What will be destroyed? What will we do? Um, Obviously, expose him. We stop his heart from suffering. We need to kill him. We'll put a safe end to the cycle. Contact HQ in America. If we heard, we can act by tomorrow. Yes, sir. And also because I like how this. Now his wife was there. She was hiding, but she was there. So because she saw the human as a guinea pig, she didn't. I'm sorry, she didn't. She never saw him as a guinea pig. She saw him as a human, which is what I like about a character. Now, also the fact it was in chaos, it was inverted. Inverted that Cinema would do something without shout because she saw the death god as not as a guinea pig, but as a human who she formed a serious amount of trust. It was equally inevitable that she would tell the information to the man in question. Um, Simply put, she told him, but it was following on the first. The moment his own death was in sight, the death of God reached a mistaken understanding. Indeed, why did he ever forget humans only word to die? On top of that, he is a human who has buried in numerous amount of humans. Operation occurs death was a national obligation. Now, apparently there's a 7 on his back. I don't know why there's a 7 on his back. But nigga, there's a 7 on his back. I'd like to kind of know why there's a 7 on his back. There's a 7 on his back. I kind of just want to know why there's a 7 on his back. Please tell me what there's a 7 on his back. Seven on his back. Alright, so however, dying without using his power would be a wasteful pity. This is goodbye. I'm not leaving this place. This is much sooner than I thought, but I acquired more than power. By my calculations, I can easily destroy the cell. Ooh, backstory. But he's just honest about it, you know. Like I'm about to get out. No, you're playing something horrible, aren't you? Please, I want to be with the graphic guide. I've had so much fun. What are you going to plan to do to stop me? Really? Put your arms in your mind. If you have greater talent than I, you never will be able to stop me. Don't even have that message. Be better if I leave you before you die, babe. He's a dick. Dick. This is the power I've acquired after enduring so much torture. His tentacles heavily influenced by the host's emotions. Hopefully, guinea pig. So too did his body convert to a gross form. And his emotions, which contained out of control. Ironically, this is the last page. Man, I was hoping for more. The chapter was great. The chapter was pretty good. I wasn't expecting the backstory behind all of this, but I do like how that we got understanding. I like that. We got understanding. Simply put, I like the backstory. I like the backstory and the fact that we found out why the moon was exploded. It was because of a mice that they implanted with the genes of the antimatter. Um, the fact that because of what she told him, his mentality changed and he turned not from a heartless killer, but into somebody who's like, you know what, they're gonna kill me anyway. Might as well just kill them before they kill me. Like, uh, but overall, I love this chapter. This was a great chapter to review, and I'm happy I did a live reaction to it. Woohoo! Um, the next video I would do is to check out some. I'm gonna see like find the next Soma chapters because from what everybody tells me, this Soma chapter blew everybody out of the water. So I can't wait. Woohoo! Checking out some. Bye everybody. Boom. And don't forget to subscribe.